After 50, millions of women unknowingly flush their circulation away. One glass of water at a time. You drink, you think you're hydrating, but your arteries stay stiff, your legs feel heavy, and your energy fades by noon. The truth? Water alone can't move through your cells anymore. Your body has changed. Not failed, just changed. And if you don't adapt, even 8 glasses a day can leave you dry on the inside. I'm Dr. Michael Grant, a women's health specialist with 25 years of experience helping women navigate menopause, hormone shifts, and the deep connection between hydration, energy, and circulation. In this video, I'll show you why plain water stops working after 50, and the one mineral your cells are silently craving. Before we go deeper, make sure you subscribe so you never miss another science-based guide designed for women like you. And if you've ever wondered why you can drink all day, yet still feel drained, type 1 in the comments. You're not alone. Stay with me. Because the way you hydrate may be the most overlooked key to energy, mood, and longevity after 50. And to understand why, we need to look inside your inner rivers and see what aging does to the flow of life itself. When I say your inner rivers, I mean the delicate system that keeps you alive. Your vessels, your kidneys, your very cells. In your 20s, your kidneys were sharp conductors. They saved what your body needed, released what it didn't, and kept every rhythm in perfect balance. By 50, that rhythm changes. Lower estrogen means your arteries lose their flexibility. Vessel walls become thinner, stiffer, slower to respond. Even when you drink plenty, your skin and organs receive less water because circulation no longer flows as freely. You feel it in the dry skin that no cream can fix, the brain fog that no coffee clears, the fatigue that lingers even after sleep. But here's the truth most women never hear. Hydration is electrical. Without minerals, water can't enter your cells. It simply passes through, leaving you thirsty from the inside out. That's why you can drink 8 glasses a day and still wake up with dry mouth, leg cramps, or that heavy, drained feeling by afternoon. As your kidneys age, they begin to lose sodium, potassium, and magnesium faster than they once did. Each of those minerals carries an electrical charge, a signal your cells use to pull water inside. When that charge weakens, hydration becomes one-way traffic, in and right back out. Think of your blood as an orchestra. Water is the melody, pure, essential, but minerals are the instruments. Without them, the song of your body falls silent. Your heart still beats, but the rhythm lacks fullness. Your cells still live, but they don't sing. This is what real dehydration after 50 looks like. Not always dryness on your lips, but a quiet slowdown inside your tissues. The good news? You can restore the music. By reintroducing the minerals your body once held naturally, you bring back the harmony that fuels your circulation, your focus, and your vitality. So let's meet those players again, the 4+1 minerals that decide how gracefully your body ages and how powerfully your blood still flows. Let's begin with the first key mineral, magnesium, your body's natural relaxant. Most women over 50 don't realize how thirsty their cells are for magnesium. It's the first mineral to slip away with age, and often the last to be restored. Magnesium is your body's natural relaxant. It soothes arteries, prevents spasms, steadies the heartbeat, and allows your vessels to open so blood can flow freely. Think of it as the exhale your body forgets to take. Without it, every muscle, including your heart, stays slightly tense, even at rest. When estrogen declines, your kidneys start excreting more magnesium than they keep. This single change alters everything. Blood pressure rises. Your sleep becomes restless. Your mind feels wired but tired. Low magnesium can make circulation sluggish, digestion slow, and emotions fragile. It's why so many women describe feeling on edge, not anxious, but unable to fully relax. What's remarkable is how quickly balance can return. Add magnesium, and within days, the body begins to soften again. Vessels dilate, pressure steadies, oxygen travels more easily. The same mineral that calms the nervous system also nourishes your heart. From a cellular view, magnesium is the gatekeeper for hydration. It stabilizes the electrical gradient across your cell membranes, the invisible charge that tells water, come in and stay. Without that charge, no amount of water will satisfy you. This is why magnesium-rich water or electrolytes often feel instantly refreshing. They restore the current that plain water lacks. So how do you replenish it? The simplest way is through food. Almonds, pumpkin seeds, soybeans, dark leafy greens, and whole grains. If you prefer supplements, look for magnesium glycinate or citrate, which are gentle and easily absorbed. A starting dose of 100 to 200 milligrams daily, preferably in the morning water or before bed, works for most women. But moderation matters. Too much magnesium can cause diarrhea, and if you have kidney disease, supplementation should be discussed with your doctor. As with most things in the body, magnesium's power lies in balance, not abundance. I often tell my patients, magnesium doesn't just lower your blood pressure, it lowers your guard. It allows your body to rest, your mind to breathe, your vessels to find rhythm again, and once rhythm returns, your body is ready for the next step, stability. Because relaxation means nothing without balance, and that balance belongs to the mineral that keeps every heartbeat steady. Now, we turn to the second key mineral, potassium, the element of rhythm and calm. It's the quiet force that steadies your pulse, your pressure, and your peace of mind. Potassium is the mineral of balance, the silent stabilizer that keeps every electrical current in your body harmonious. Yet it's also the one most women after 50 lose without realizing. Here's why. As your kidneys age and hormones shift, the body begins to excrete potassium faster while retaining sodium. This reversal creates a quiet imbalance that your body feels long before you do. Pressure rises. Circulation thickens. The vessel walls that once pulsed with softness begin to stiffen. Your heart must push harder for the same rhythm, like a drummer forced to strike louder to be heard. When sodium dominates, water leaves your cells and gathers in the tissues instead. You might notice swelling in your ankles, stiffness in your fingers, or that bloated feeling after salty meals. Your heart works harder, your blood moves slower, and fatigue becomes the background noise of your day. That isn't weakness. It's chemistry asking to be rebalanced. Potassium restores that balance. It draws water back into the cells, relaxes the vessel walls, and helps your body create nitric oxide, the molecule that tells your arteries to open and breathe again. This small change brings enormous relief. Steadier blood pressure, fewer cramps, warmer hands and feet, and a quieter mind. Circulation becomes smooth instead of strained, rhythmic instead of rushed. I often tell my patients, potassium is peace made visible. Because when it returns, calm follows. Sodium drives contraction. Potassium allows release. Together, they choreograph the heartbeat itself. Too little potassium, and the rhythm turns rigid. Anxiety rises, thoughts scatter, muscles ache. Restore it, and that internal music returns. Steady, confident, effortless. You can begin with food. Bananas, oranges, coconut water, sweet potatoes, avocado, spinach, and white beans are all rich in potassium. Add 1 or 2 sources daily, ideally paired with magnesium-rich foods to enhance absorption. If you prefer electrolytes, look for 100 to 200 milligrams per serving, enough to replenish without overloading. But if you're taking blood pressure medication, diuretics, or have kidney issues, speak with your doctor first. Balance must always come with respect. One woman I guided, age 62, began each morning with coconut water instead of coffee. She said, "My heart doesn't race anymore. I feel steady, like my body's finally listening to itself." That's potassium at work. Not a stimulant, not a sedative, just restored conversation between your cells. And once that calm returns, your body seeks something deeper: stability, strength, the structure that keeps vessels firm through every pulse. That lesson belongs to calcium, the vessel stabilizer. Our third key mineral is calcium, the language of control and release inside every vessel wall. It is strength made gentle, structure made alive. When most people think of calcium, they think of bones. But inside your bloodstream, calcium does something even more remarkable. It teaches your arteries how to open and close in perfect time. It is the silent signal that tells your heart when to contract and when to let go. Without it, every beat becomes uncertain. In your younger years, estrogen helped your body absorb calcium naturally from food. After 50, that process slows dramatically. Your gut becomes less efficient at drawing calcium in, while your kidneys release more of it out. The result? Arteries and muscles begin to lose the mineral that once kept them steady. That's why many women describe their circulation as jumpy, pressure that spikes, legs that twitch, or heartbeats that feel too visible under the skin. These are not random sensations. They're the body's language for instability. Calcium acts like scaffolding for your vessel walls. It gives them tone, structure, and the ability to resist spasms. It works hand in hand with magnesium. One tightens, the other releases. Think of them as two musicians performing a duet. Magnesium softens the rhythm. Calcium keeps it precise. When calcium runs low, muscles cramp, sleep becomes restless, and the heart may feel like it's fluttering in protest. Maintaining the right balance doesn't just protect your arteries, it preserves the rhythm of your life. Too little calcium, and the system weakens. Too much, and rigidity takes over. The goal is harmony. A steady, supple strength that keeps your heart supported without strain. So, where should it come from? Sardines, kale, broccoli, sesame seeds, and fortified plant milks are excellent food sources. For supplements, calcium citrate is often best absorbed, especially when paired with vitamin D3 and K2, which guide it into bones and away from arteries. The ideal time? Evening, when your body naturally enters its repair phase and calcium supports restful sleep. Avoid pairing calcium with iron or zinc, since they compete for the same absorption channels. I recall one patient, 67, who had frequent nighttime palpitations. Her calcium intake was low, and she often skipped meals. After 2 months of gentle correction, small evening portions of kale soup, sardines twice a week, and a modest calcium supplement, her symptoms eased. She said, "It feels like my heartbeat has learned to trust itself again." That's exactly what calcium does. It restores confidence to your circulation. It doesn't just build bones, it builds belief in your body's own rhythm. Because when calcium and magnesium move in harmony, your vessels don't just function, they flow with purpose. And once stability is reclaimed, your circulation needs something more: spark, energy, and vitality. That spark belongs to zinc, the mineral that wakes your blood. Our final key mineral is iron, the silent current that delivers oxygen to every corner of your body. It is the color of vitality itself. Most women think of iron only when they hear the word anemia, but iron's role goes far deeper. It sits at the core of hemoglobin, the protein that carries oxygen from your lungs to your brain, your skin, your heart, and every single cell that keeps you alive. Without enough iron, your blood loses its flame. The body begins to dim quietly. After 50, iron balance becomes delicate. Menstruation may have ended, but absorption efficiency drops by nearly 40%. Add acid-blocking medications, low-protein diets, or years of coffee and tea that bind iron, and the result is predictable. Tiredness that no nap fixes, paleness that no makeup hides, and cold hands that no blanket warms. These are not signs of aging. They are whispers of oxygen deprivation. When iron runs low, your cells cannot breathe properly. Muscles weaken. Focus blurs. Even emotions flatten. Many women tell me, "I feel here, but not quite alive." That's what lack of oxygen feels like. Presence without vitality. Restoring iron isn't about chasing energy drinks or stimulants. It's about giving your blood its voice again. Iron binds oxygen, and oxygen is confidence. The quiet inner power that makes you stand taller, think clearer, and glow from within. Food should always be the first source. Red meat, liver, lentils, spinach, sardines, tofu, and pumpkin seeds all provide absorbable iron. Pair them with vitamin C, a squeeze of lemon, a few strawberries, or a slice of orange, to triple absorption. Avoid tea or coffee within an hour of iron-rich meals, and never pair iron with calcium or zinc supplements. If your doctor confirms low ferritin, small supplemental doses of iron bisglycinate or ferrous gluconate can help, always under supervision. Too much iron stresses the liver and joints. Remember, balance, not abundance, is the goal. I remember a 68-year-old patient who said, "My mind feels foggy, my body heavy." Her tests revealed borderline low iron. We adjusted her meals gently. Lentil soup with lemon at lunch, spinach sautéed with garlic at dinner. Within a month, her eyes looked brighter, her steps steadier, and the heaviness she once called age had quietly lifted. It wasn't youth returning. It was oxygen. When your blood carries it well, everything else follows. Your skin warms, your focus sharpens, your body feels present again. That's the quiet power of iron. It doesn't stimulate, it restores. It gives back what exhaustion took: presence, color, breath. And with that, the circle of hydration is complete. Relaxation, balance, stability, spark, and breath. 5 minerals. 1 truth. Your body never stopped working for you. It was simply waiting to be heard. Hydration isn't a single act. It's a rhythm, a conversation your body wants to have 3 times a day: morning, midday, and evening. And when you bring minerals back into that rhythm, every system, your heart, skin, and mind, begins to respond. Let's turn this knowledge into something you can feel, not just understand. The moment you wake up, your blood is thicker than it will be all day. Overnight, you lose nearly half a liter of water just by breathing. That's why the first drink of the day matters most. Skip the cold glass from the fridge. Start with half a liter of warm water, a pinch of mineral-rich sea salt, and a squeeze of lemon. This single habit jumpstarts your kidneys, balances sodium and potassium, and wakes your adrenal rhythm gently, without caffeine. The salt restores electrical charge. The lemon adds trace minerals and vitamin C, and the warmth signals to your digestive system that it's time to flow again. If you often wake up stiff, anxious, or lightheaded, this practice alone can soften those edges within a week. Add 100 milligrams of magnesium glycinate or citrate if you tend to cramp or struggle with blood pressure swings. Wait 20 minutes before coffee or breakfast. That space lets your body absorb water instead of competing with digestion for attention. By midday, heat and mental load drain minerals faster than water can replace them. That's when you need cooling, not just in temperature, but in chemistry. Mix coconut water with fresh mint and cucumber slices, or make your own infusion with water, chia seeds, and a slice of citrus. Coconut water replenishes potassium. Chia seeds provide magnesium and fiber. Cucumber brings silica that keeps the skin hydrated from within. Sip slowly through the afternoon. This keeps circulation smooth, calms hot flashes, and steadies energy when blood sugar starts to dip. If brain fog appears, add a small pinch of pink salt to restore conductivity. Hydration, after all, is electricity in motion. Evening hydration should never be heavy. It should be restorative, something your nervous system reads as safety. Try half a cup of warm water with a teaspoon of raw honey and a small pinch of calcium-magnesium powder. The honey gives gentle glucose to the brain, stabilizing mood. Calcium and magnesium quiet tension and help your vessels relax for the night. It's your way of telling the heart, you can slow down now. Pair it with deep breathing or a brief foot massage. Both improve circulation and oxygen delivery. Hydration isn't only about fluids, it's also about flow. When breath and blood move together, repair begins. What you're building here is not a hydration routine. It's a ritual of self-respect, one that speaks the same language as your cells. Every mineral you've just learned about, magnesium, potassium, calcium, zinc, and iron, returns to your bloodstream in these quiet moments. You're not forcing your body to perform. You're teaching it to remember its rhythm. Do this for 7 days, and you'll feel it first as clarity. By day 14, your skin tone evens out. By week 3, sleep deepens, circulation strengthens, and energy stops crashing. Hydration is not a quick fix. It's communication. And when your body finally feels heard, it begins to heal. In silence. Before you begin any new habit, remember this. Safety is not fear. It's respect for the body that has already carried you through 5, 6, or 7 decades of life. If you take blood pressure medication, diuretics, or heart medicine, talk with your doctor before adding extra magnesium or potassium. These minerals are powerful, and your kidneys must be ready to handle them. Never drink more than 1 liter of water at once. Too much too fast can dilute your electrolytes, leaving you dizzy, swollen, or fatigued. Sip steadily through the day instead of flooding your system. Pay attention to your body's quiet signals. Pale yellow urine means you're hydrated. Completely clear means you've overdone it. If your ankles swell or your rings feel tight, cut back on sodium and check your circulation. Hydration should make you lighter, not heavier. Avoid high-sugar sports drinks. They promise energy but often rob your body of balance. Choose natural sources, coconut water, citrus, or a simple mineral mix with no additives. Start with food first. Supplements are helpers, not heroes. When nutrition leads, your body recognizes what it receives. When pills replace meals, confusion follows. And one more truth most people overlook. Every organ in your body hydrates at a different pace. Your stomach in minutes, your brain in an hour, your skin in days. So, be patient. Real hydration is cumulative. A dialogue, not a demand. Some mornings, you'll feel the difference instantly. Other days, the shift is quieter, showing up as deeper sleep or steadier mood. Both are progress. You are retraining your body to trust again. Safety isn't about restriction. It's about awareness, the kind that listens before it acts. And when you begin to treat your body with awareness instead of rules, healing no longer needs permission. It simply begins. After 50, your body doesn't stop. It shifts. It speaks in subtler ways now. Dry skin, restless nights, a heart that beats harder than it should. These aren't failures. They're signals, your body's way of saying, listen differently. For decades, we were told hydration meant drinking 8 glasses of plain water. But what your cells have been asking for isn't quantity. It's connection, minerals, balance, and mindful care. When you add magnesium, potassium, calcium, zinc, and iron, you aren't chasing youth. You're restoring communication. Every sip that carries these minerals says one simple thing to your body. I remember you. It's a message of respect, not repair. Because water alone can fill you, but it cannot reach you, not until it carries the elements that make you whole. I've seen women rediscover their circulation, their clarity, even their confidence, not because they became younger, but because they began to participate again. That's the real power of hydration. It doesn't rewind time, it revives presence. When your cells are nourished, your mind softens, your heart steadies, and your energy becomes trustworthy again. That steadiness is what aging with strength truly means. So, drink with awareness. Feed your circulation. Honor your vessels. They have never stopped working for you. They just needed your attention. If this message gave you clarity, share it with another woman who still believes fatigue is her fault. Your share could be the permission she's been waiting for. And subscribe, because we're going to keep breaking these silences, one truth at a time. Your body isn't drying out. It's asking to be heard. Listen. Sip slowly. And remember, the goal isn't youth. It's aliveness.